Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's varsity matchup here, the field hockey matchup between Braintree and Walpole. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage as we are scoreless here into quarter number one, as there's a chance right in front of the net and Braintree will have a chance to clear it out of their own end. So this is the third meeting between the two teams. Braintree losing both of the prior matchups. The closer of the two games was here at Braintree. It was a, I believe, 4-2 game that Braintree lost. It was a close game. Braintree actually may have had a chance to win that game. They had probably better chances, but it was Walpole able to capitalize on some of their chances as we are underway now. Whistle, and that one popped up off of a Braintree foot as play will resume. Backhanded shot and Braintree able to block it with the play of Lee, as it's now worked across the field. The defense now of Birchill as the ball still loose. Braintree looking to clear it to the sideline, not able to get the ball as far as they wanted, as the backhanded feed across the high slot, and it is going to be a chance for Braintree to take back over here with just 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Braintree will have a couple more regular season games left. Playing, whether these are playing games or not, they weren't listed on the original schedule, but they're against the same teams that were played prior in the season. Braintree will have Milton and Weymouth left on their schedule, in addition to, of course, this game here against Walpole with 5:45 to go, and Braintree will have the ball in a scoreless game. Down on the far side, as is centered, Braintree able to again intercept. Haven't seen Braintree have a chance to possess the ball on the Walpole side of the field, but Braintree's done a good job defensively to really eliminate a lot of the opportunities in prime location. Of course, prime location in field hockey right out in front of the net. So Braintree has the ball. These two sides played twice again, and both games were relatively low scoring. Field hockey with the better teams in the state, generally you will not see more than 5 or 6 goals per side, and one team is superior than the other. Generally it's pretty well documented, as we have seen with Braintree and Weymouth this year. All the Braintree wins coming by more than 6 or 7 goals, as Braintree will continue with the ball, this time over midfield. And a chance here as Joyce looking to send it up the field for Lee, as that one gets away past the stick of Marston, who's looking to track it down. Down on the far side. As Braintree on defense, doing a good job. On the far side is Kerry. And a push called. So keep Braintree with the ball as they want substitutions at the next opportunity. As Walpole not able to clear, and here's a chance for Lee. Wasn't able to field it cleanly, otherwise she would have had a chance for a break. 2-on-1 out in front of the net as Lee trickles the ball towards goal, and it was deflected as Braintree will hold on to the ball here in a scoring opportunity. So it'll be a Braintree ball around the 25 on the Alumni Stadium turf here at Braintree High School with 3:15 to go in quarter one. In a scoreless game, Braintree's best chance here of the first quarter. And very quickly that chance goes by the board. Oh, good steal. As the defense was very strong that time by Fitzgerald. As the shot goes wide. Braintree looking to keep him pinned in deep. The offense looks to get the game's first goal. Much different time around this time as the two sides meet. It was a 2-0 lead for Walpole after a quarter of play, and they came out to a quick start. And this one missed hit out of bounds. So Braintree will have the ball. Nice little backhanded feed, and here comes Lee, looking to go with her speed. Out on the back post is Marston. The shot by Lee goes off the outside of the goal. So Braintree's chance, just wide. Best chance of the game for either side. As we remain scoreless with 1:40 to go in the opening quarter. Dumped into the Braintree end, where there is a foul against Braintree. And here's a 2-on-2 chance as Fitzgerald looking to slow down the rush. The backhanded shot and a save made as the stop and a second try as is cleared back out past the semicircle. Is now working it into the Braintree defensive end, and Fitzgerald able to clear it to the perimeter, and it goes out of bounds, where Braintree will take back over here with just over a minute to go. Actually going to change the call. Looked like Walpole played it before it went out of bounds, but referee saying no. Here in the final 45 seconds, chance for Walpole to get one late. Here is the first quarter, nears a close. Sent to the perimeter, and Braintree right now just trying to kill off the clock. Walpole sends it up high, dangerous pass, and now Lee able to intercept. That was not the right idea, as Lee has it knocked off her stick, and Walpole fortunate, as that was a dangerous play. Trying to send it back to the defense, and that was exactly what happened with the steal, as out in front of the goal, and that's going to be whistled down here in the final seconds, and the first quarter will come to a close in a scoreless game here after 15 minutes of play. So a good start for both sides. Braintree strong on defense and probably with the better opportunity to this point as we are ready for the second quarter after a quick break in a scoreless game. Welcome back to Alumni Stadium, start of quarter two in a 0-0 game between Braintree and Walpole. Mike Wass will bring you the coverage as we are underway, and Braintree will possess here to begin the second quarter as Morris trying to thread it up to Sylvia. And back comes Walpole with a strong defensive play as that was knocked down by Horan, and now Braintree will stretch it down the far side. Nice pass that gets in the direction of Sylvia, who can go with it. Trying to go between the legs of the defense as it gets by her stick. And now Walpole down on the far side, working it towards the midfield mark. As Tenier was able to battle and get the ball out of bounds. Just knocked down the field. And a chance here. It's Walpole looking to cross. Sent across, and Braintree sends it back to the corner. And now it's knocked out of the danger zone. As Walpole back to it. Past a couple of rolling sticks. Braintree was trying to get a piece and clear it out of their own end, which they will now. Nice idea, just off the mark for Sylvia, who does end up picking the pocket. Now trying to go between the legs of the defender and use her speed, working very strongly on the ball. And Braintree will keep possession, so strong work by Sylvia, one of the Braintree captains. And right now Braintree with a good opportunity here for the game's first goal, as this one goes just wide off the redirection in front off of Sylvia's stick. Braintree able to intercept. Down on the far side, it is Morris, as this one goes off the outside of the goal. Chance now for Walpole to break back. 12:20 to go in a scoreless game. Braintree doing a good job here in the second quarter, doing a better job of possessing. The ball is still loose, and now it is going to go in favor of the visitors. Out in front of the goal. As again, see another Walpole player slip. Braintree comes away with the ball. Down on the far side is Tenney. As Tenney battles and looking to knock the ball away. Nicely knocked off the stick by Morris. As Morris in the midst of a battle, and not sure exactly what the call was there. It looked like a pretty good scrap for the ball. Braintree called for the infraction. As the pass out in front of the goal. Braintree not able to clear. Still loose in front. Braintree with a couple players out in front of the goal and not able to lift it out of their own defensive end. This time Braintree will get a call on a push. .50 to go. And down on the far side, it goes out of bounds, and Braintree will take back over, see if they can get the players up the field in a hurry. Backhanded pass, and right on target for Sylvia. Still loose as Sylvia taps it back, and now Birchill 2-on-2, looking to get it up ahead to Sylvia's. Braintree with the chance here on the backhand, as this one is lifted up off the ground and dangerous. Braintree with a pair of substitutions. Walpole now carries it into the Braintree end, and the shot goes in from out high, about 10 yards out, and Walpole scores the game's first goal. Braintree had kept Walpole at bay for a while, and they're able to break through with the game's first goal with 9.5 to go in the second quarter. And carried back out. Braintree has to be careful now not to allow multiple goals to follow. Try and keep this one-on-one goal game. Of course, hoping for the next goal. You have to be happy if you're a Braintree fan to see what your team has done here in the opening half, and very easily could be a tie game. Braintree could even have a lead here. It's been a very tight game. I'd say it's very evenly matched. As this one sent down towards the goal, and gonna be a Braintree ball. I don't know why the goalie let that one go in. So Walpole bringing it back with just over 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That's all the space right now for Braintree. As Horn trying to bring it across, and that one hits a player. It's Walpole, and they will get the ball back just inside the 40. So 7.5 to go. As Braintree will have it deep in their own end. Down on the far side as Walpole sends it across, and Braintree looking to clear it out. As the shot goes just wide. Now Braintree plays it out. 6.5 to go in the first half. Trying to get one here. It's sent down the field, and it goes out of bounds. So Braintree right now down a goal. They'll have the ball, trying to get one. Had a couple of good chances in this first half. Haven't had a chance in a while though. And now it's a 2-on-1 up the field, but Braintree has the ball, trying to clear it to the sideline, and they do a good job. A little bit windy here today at Braintree High School. Early November day. That one is picked up by Braintree on the strong play. Damiano. As it will be a Walpole ball here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. A couple of passes that now find its way to the back post. There's the shot, and it goes just wide. This one right up on off the defender as Birchill takes that one in the body, getting back up, which of course is a good sign, but that was dangerous. Bounced up quickly, and I'm going to take Birchill out precautionarily here. She bounced up quickly, which is a good sign, but always dangerous anytime you get contacted, especially up towards the head. I don't know where the contact was. So 4:19 to go here in the second quarter as play resumes following the injury. So Walpole with the only goal to this point, with under 4 minutes to go here in the very quick moving first half. There's another whistle. Quick pass as Walpole with a shooting lane, and the shot again goes just wide. Another good scoring chance. Braintree's been pinned in deep here the last few minutes. They got to do a better job working the ball down on the other side of the field. Shot and a kick save. Nice stop as the ball's still loose, and a whistle before it goes towards goal again as it hit a Walpole leg, and Braintree will take over, dodging a bullet late in the second quarter. The only goal coming here in the second quarter by Walpole, and that's where we stand right now with 2.5 to go. So Braintree looking to find a strike here before the end of the quarter. They played a more defensive game, but they've had breaks, more so in the first quarter, as they try and have something happen here. As nearly able to break through was McClory. And then a Braintree steal, as Horn able to take it away. Trying to spin that one back up the field, as there's a player out in front of the goal who's loose, but Braintree doing a good job to at least slow it down, although they of course don't get the ball back and hit a Braintree foot, but that was important because there was a wide open player in front of the goal for Walpole, as Braintree's able to steal it. And they will continue with the ball as Joyce waiting for Braintree players to get up the field. Walpole looking for a shot, as Braintree able to clear it here in the final minute and 15 of the second quarter, as it hits Braintree again. Under a minute to go. Clock still moving. Walpole had a good chance in the final minute of the first quarter, and then Braintree had a steal that nearly led them to a chance right in the final seconds. We'll see if Braintree can get one here before half. Try and tie this one. Walpole continuing in the Braintree defensive end, as that one is fed back out. Good defense by Holland. Unfortunately, Walpole retains possession, and Braintree strong with the defense again. Here in the final 20 seconds, as Walpole trying to work through a maze of players, as the shot goes just wide, and the first half looking like it's going to end in a 1-0 game. And the first half will end before anything further happens, and it is a 1-0 game after half an hour of play. 30 minutes in the books, Braintree down 1-0 after 2 quarters here at Braintree High School, as we are ready for the third quarter after a quick break here on BCAM TV. We'll be right back.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to Alumni Stadium, start of the third quarter, as Braintree down 1-0 here to Walpole, and we'll see what Braintree has in store after a quick break. Neither side really taking much time. Usually allow about 10 minutes in between, but both sides were ready to go and they wanted to get back underway. I think it's been a pretty well played game on both sides, and I don't think either side really needed too many major adjustments. But we'll see what type of changes Braintree can make. Down 1-0. As we've played just about a minute into the third quarter. The only goal came in the second quarter by Walpole, but this one just inches wide of the far post, nearly a 2-0 advantage for the visiting team. Nice work by Lee, able to spin and move the ball up the field, and they will continue with the ball. Braintree with the bump, and it goes out for a Braintree touch. That one blocked down. Braintree not able to clear, and now it's Walpole to bring it into the Braintree end. A scoring opportunity upcoming for Walpole. Good strong defense by Holland, working it towards the perimeter as it stays in bounce. And it's sent right back across as Joyce in for Braintree to try and continue. And Braintree will continue with the ball. And now it's fired up the field, looking for the oncoming Lee, as it's played to the far side, as Lee continues to hound the defender as it goes out of bounds, and Braintree will take it back over. So a good chance for Braintree to use their speed, but unfortunately maybe a stride or two out in front of the oncoming Lee. Loose ball, 50-50 battle. And it is Braintree who had the initial opportunity, but Walpole did a good job to win the ball back, as that one was up high. Braintree wants a couple of subs at the next opportunity, and right now Walpole in Braintree territory in a 1-0 game. As that one popped up high. Strong defense being played by Holland as the backhanded feed out loose, and Braintree was able to clear it for the time being. Still not able to get it out of their own end, and this is in a dangerous spot. Big stop as Jackal able to make the save. Her biggest stop of the game. And Braintree not able to clear. Now they will have an opportunity to get it out with the whistle off of a Walpole foot. As that one hit right off of Kerry's foot. Sent across, kicked away by the pads. And a push on Braintree. Good stick work by Walpole. The shot let go, and now a backhanded shot goes wide. Some more good pressure. There's still only the one goal on the board. And she's got to try and find some sustained attack, as right now Walpole keeping them pinned in their own ends, which is difficult to get out of. That hit the foot of Lee. Both sides now in the midst of their third meeting, so I think everybody knows what the other team's going to do, which is why we're in a 1-0 game. Here's Lee. Up ahead is Joyce, trying to sprint past the defense. As it's played to the sideline and out of bounds. And Braintree will have the ball here with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Maybe a chance to get one. As the ball ricochets towards Burchill, looking to use the backhand. And it never gets to goal. As Walpole clears it out, but not a good clear. As Kerry will have a chance to keep the pressure on. All the way up from her defensive spot. Looking to swing and send it across, but a dangerous attempt. As that one was trapped down and now sent out of bounds. Back up the field, and Braintree able to slow it down. As now it is Lee, gets past the first defender. Now trying to go 1-on-3, and did that hit her foot? Yes, it did. Unfortunate. Cleared up. And a chance now, 3-on-2. Sent across, as Braintree able to clear for a moment. As it's trapped down with the stick. And Braintree will have a chance to bring it back out. Strong defense played by Burchill, but unfortunate situation there as Walpole continues with the ball. Brentford not able to clear. Still looking to get it out. And the ball will be put at the 25. The substitution coming from the sideline on the fly with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Nice steal as Burchill now works it up the field. Lee working it down with Joyce to her right if she can get it there, and that one's taken away by the defense. Six minutes left here in the third quarter. Quick moving game as we have just the one goal. Came back in the second quarter by Walpole. Off of a Braintree foot. Pressure kept on. Out in front of the goal, and it goes wide. Either side giving each other space. There's not been a lot of open territory to work with as we continue to be very evenly matched. Just one goal on the board. And will that be the only goal? We'll find out. So a long way to go. Still just over 19 minutes left in this game. Braintree's hoping that they can find one for the first time in the game. Working it towards midfield as that one was cleared to the far side on the defense by Tenney. Still loose in front of the goal. And which way is the call going? Looks like Braintree will stay on defense. So it's been a good game. Braintree has definitely given Walpole all they can handle. Nice steal as Burchill was able to take it away, and Braintree will continue with the ball here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Goes out of bounds, and Braintree will keep the ball. Not a ton of noise here from either side. .2:15 to go here in this third quarter. Braintree continuing to do a good job possessing here the last couple minutes, but nothing sustained in the attacking end, unfortunately. As substitutions come on the fly. Burchill and Holland get back onto the field. Backhanded shot, and that hit a Braintree player, which will give the ball back. That one went up high off the ground. Pass just astride out in front of Morris, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good idea. Nice steal by Horn. It's Morris looking to knock it off her stick. And again, it hits the Braintree player. As Burchill's taken a couple of balls off the body. Here in the final minute of the third quarter. Still a 1-0 game. It's sent to the far side. A rum as the defense continues to hold for Braintree. Got to take the shooting lane down, and the shot goes just wide. As Walpole nearly got one late. Just 20 seconds left in the third quarter. I don't want to make a turnover here if you're Braintree and allow anything here in the final 10 seconds, as Lee will break up the field. 5 seconds to go. She's going to have to take a shot soon. She wants to get a shot towards goal, and we will not see one as the third quarter comes to a close. Braintree right in this one as we head to the final 15 minutes as the sides take a quick break. We'll take one as well. Fourth quarter up next here on BCAM TV. Back at Braintree High School, start of the fourth quarter. As Braintree down 1-0. As Downing with a big stop to allow Braintree possession for the moment. But Walpole able to take it back. Sent to the far side of the field. As Braintree needs to do a good job to stay strong. They cannot really afford to give up a second goal here. Trying to keep this one tight and tie it up. Just out of the reach of Holland, who's played a lot here in the second half. Braintree now. The play of Morris as this one is dumped back in towards the attacking end. Backhanded shot. And now Braintree able to clear it, as it is sent to the far side from Morris, who looks to feed it up ahead for Sylvia, but the pass is broken up. Now a shot and a pad save, as that one surprised. On another save on a blocker stop this time. Braintree's had to make two big stops. It's Jackal with two really big saves in this fourth quarter to keep it a 1-0 game. But Braintree pinned in deep as the shot let go, and the shot was blocked. Good shooting space, and Braintree very quickly was able to get a stick on it. least a player in the shooting lane to try and make that a tougher shot. Nice steal by Downing, as Braintree doing a good job double teaming out in front, as Walpole trying to get the ball to one of their top scorers. This one is hammered up the field, but a whistle going against Braintree. Out in front of the goal, as Braintree able to clear it out for a moment. As it's still loose in front of the goal, and it is sent just wide. A couple of Walpole fans thinking that was in, starting to celebrate, but ball went wide. Generally, you can tell by the thump when you hear the back of the goal, the little wood that makes a big sound. The ball hits it, but of course, if it caroms in the air, you don't hear that. Open space. Braintree's playing dangerously here in their own end. They got to get the ball up the field. They're pinned in deep, and they still need a goal in order to tie this game up. Down the far side, going to cross, and again, Virgil takes that one in the legs. Downing looking to clear, and able to get it over to the far side for Morris. Looking to use her stick handling. 10:45 to go in a 1-0 game. It's been the closest and lowest scoring game Braintree's played this season. Out in front of the goal as it trickles out of bounds. Nine and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. Braintree will have the ball deep in their own end. Dangerous pass by Fitzgerald as the Walpole player slips. And Braintree will retake over. And now Sylvia down on the far side. Braintree with a change on the fly as it's sent back in her direction. Haven't seen a good scoring chance for Braintree in a handful of minutes. And they're going to need a handful of chances, assuming they can get one. And here's a chance. Sylvia, unfortunately, has her pass broken up. That was the chance Braintree needed. Just one pass, and they had a scoring chance. Good pass to the outside. The space is open for Morris. Up ahead for Sylvia as they send it across. And on target for Holland. Out in front as the goalie slides down and the shot goes just wide as Burchill had the open net. The goalie was well out of position and Braintree nearly able to catch it. And sent back to the far side for Sylvia, trying to hook it around the defender. And now it's Burchill. Braintree looking for one right out in front. Still loose as Holland fires away, and it's cleared by Walpole on defense. So the best chance for Braintree in a long time, coming right there on a flurry of chances in front, but not able to get one. 7.5 to go in a 1-0 game. Braintree still down on the board as Walpole trying to get an insurance goal here. And the chance still inbounds as the ball is sent to the perimeter and out of bounds. Sent to the far side as Braintree able to come away with the ball. Here's the pass out in the direction of Sylvia as Braintree starting to get some momentum, but they still have yet to strike. 6.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Nice alert play on the defense as Braintree will keep it. Morse loses control of the ball as Walpole brings it back up the other way. 1-on-3 against the Braintree defense as the shot is kicked away. As Jackal gets a nice carom. Space is still open for Walpole in front of the goal. As Braintree's able to take it away and it goes wide. Braintree making a change as Morris comes off and Joyce back in. Nice steal as Holland has her pass broken up. Good defense. Sent across, and it is sent home, a big insurance goal as Walpole takes a 2-0 lead here with 4:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Braintree down 2-0. That was what you didn't want if you're Braintree, to allow a second. It's going to be tough here in the final 5 minutes to get a couple. Haven't gotten one yet. And both sides have played excellent defense. Just 2 goals in the game, both by Walpole. Can't ask for a better matchup. Braintree, of course, would like to get the win, but playing about as good as they can against a very good opponent. And we'll see if Braintree has some magic left in them here. This one is dumped down into the defensive end, and Walpole just trying to kill some clock by doing that. Working up the field, but Braintree right now having trouble getting it past the sticks of Walpole. down on the backhand as Braintree with the steal. Terry has it knocked off her stick, and Braintree will keep the ball. Here with 3:45 to go. Braintree looking for a steal. They got to get the ball to the other side of the field. There's a shot out in front and a nice save as this one is kicked away. And now it is Lee spanking it up the field, trying to get her own pass. Curry looking to work it up the field. Sends it back to the defense as Braintree changing on the fly. As that was played off of a foot. Braintree takes over with just over 2.5 to go. They're gonna have to make something happen quick. Down 2. In front of the goal, is Braintree able to stop the chance, and now Kerry getting the ball ahead. Here comes Braintree 2-on-2. They have to hurry. Down 2-0, and they can't get it past the defense. As Walpole continuing to stop the chances. Lee's barely had a couple of chances in this one, which is very uncommon for her to get chances, as Walpole's shot just goes wide. That was a put-away chance. The explosive chances for Braintree haven't really been there as much as the last meeting. Saw a handful of breakaways last time and have not seen them in this one. Game plan for both sides have definitely been to play more defensive-minded, and that's what we've seen in a 2-0 game. But Braintree hoping to break the shutout. Backhanded pass is trapped down, and now Tenney looking to work it down the field, and it was stolen. As they continue to just pass the ball back and forth. As Lee has it knocked off her stick, and Walpole just will not allow any space. As Braintree is able to take it away. Here with 40 seconds to go, need one now. Trying for a miracle come from behind win as play continues. Just over half a minute to go. Still with time as Braintree swings it towards goal. Still loose, out in front, and the save made. Rebound, and they just shoot it wide as that one trickled just wide of the post in the final half minute. And Braintree's unfortunate chance goes wide, and now it's Walpole back the other way with the chance to end this one with just 15 seconds to go. Braintree needed that goal. If they scored there, they had a realistic chance to try and get one to tie it, but now, of course, obviously down 2. The game remains that way as we'll have one last whistle, and the game ends in a 2-0 defeat. Braintree is shut out by Walpole in a very low-scoring game, a very entertaining field hockey game, and two teams evenly matched. Walpole still continuing to get the better of Braintree here this season as Braintree drops it 2-0. A goal in the second quarter for Walpole, a goal in the fourth, a put-away goal, but Braintree with chances in the fourth, especially in the final half minute, but not able to capitalize, and Braintree's loss puts them another game down in the standings. But Braintree has had a pretty good season. You've seen some flashes of brilliance and gotten some good defensive work, especially in goal and on defense, and Braintree will get back hopefully in the win column with a couple of games left. Milton and Weymouth. Final time here, 2-0 the final as Walpole beats Braintree. On behalf of Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.